As a believer, there are many signs that follow us. They will lay hands on the sick and they will what? Recover. As a believer, there are many signs that follow us. And the one that we're going to focus in on tonight is the fact that we can lay hands on the sick. And his word says, it doesn't say and they might. It doesn't say maybe they will. It doesn't say, if it's God's, my will, they will. He's clear here that it is his will. And he says they will recover. And I can tell you, God never intended for his church to sit still or sit back. He intended for his church to be bold as lions, to go forth in everything that the enemy was putting his hands on and messing with and touching. He wanted the church to stand up and say, you're not having it. And that goes for healing too. God's will for you is healing. So we as God's children, and I'm going to call us what we are tonight, his sons, his daughters, we know the good news. We've been taught the good news. We should take that good news and we should be carrying out, not only to our other brothers and sisters that maybe they're new in the faith, they haven't been taught, but we should be carrying it out to the world. We should be telling others the good news that, hey, you know what? You don't have to be sick anymore. I know what God's will is, and I'm standing on the fact that he's already paid the price for my healing, and we can actually speak to our bodies and say, body, be well. Isaiah 53 verses 4 through 5 tells us, and I love this scripture. However, it was our sickness that he bore himself and our pains that he carried, yet we ourselves assumed that he had been afflicted, struck down by God and humiliated. But he was pierced for our offenses. He was crushed for our wrongdoings. The punishment for our well-being was laid upon him. And by his wounds, we are what? Healed. By his wounds, we are healed. It's not something that's so far off we can't attain it. It's something that we really start to understand that, you know what, this is attainable. This is for me. God did provide for me. He did take those stripes for me. I don't have to be sick anymore. Does anyone in here like being sick? Anybody? I know I don't.